actually had a favorite on a listing that I created within the hour. Good morning. So I initially started this challenge out by saying it's a 30-day challenge, and I have came to a realization, hear me out here, that I'm not built for a daily challenge anymore. I have just found I'm an all or nothing girly. I don't think it's realistic in my life and in my schedule to do daily. And I used to do this in the past and it was fun. Like I like doing a good 7-day, 21-day challenge where I list continuously, and those do help. But I have found I'm just a batch girly. That's the way that I create the best and how I stay consistent. Also to note, I have decided to change this challenge. So I keep saying 30-day challenge, but my goal is now to do 100 listing phone case challenge. So 100 phone case challenge. So I'm going to change the title. Sometimes it's okay to not hit what we initially set out to do, but still continue to do the thing. And that's kind of what I want to at least show, that even if you missed your goal, you can still do the thing that you initially set out to do. And it's almost like the same concept of maybe going to work out or going to the gym. Maybe you set up your schedule to go to the gym 5 times a week and you only go twice. And instead of quitting the gym completely, you can still go and you can still make up a day, or you could still go the next week 5 times that week. And just because you have a bad week doesn't mean that you have to quit out early. I don't want to give up. I don't want to just not do phone cases because I didn't do this challenge daily. I am going to start doing maybe 2 to 3 days a week where I batch create listings. And today is one of those days. So today my goal is to do 10 listings in the next, I'd say hour to 2 hours, because it does take me a little bit. I want to set up a template through the mockup software called Simply Listed. So I'm going to do that for my phone cases. And then after that, I am going to create my designs. So I have some designs saved in draft that I might just bring over, or I'm going to create some new ones. And also I'm going to go to Midjourney and really get to creating some AI prompts for my patterned phone cases. So my goal for this is, first of all, to do the aesthetically pleasing phone cases. And I have a YouTube tutorial where I go over this for stained glass effect, which hint, hint, I may be doing in this bulk creation today. I feel like my creative energy is only for so long, and my motivation is only for so long in the morning time. So we're going to get to it. And yeah. Every time I work, I almost always like to walk on my walking pad and on my treadmill. This is the game changer for me. I'll link the one that I have down below in the description. There's so many other walking pads and walking treadmills under the desk, and this standing desk setup is honestly what gets me moving every day. Currently, I'm trying to walk over 2 miles a day, any day that I work. And the days I don't work, I go to the gym, I go work out. I'm in a group fitness type of gym that I schedule my classes and then I go, and it's HIIT workouts, strength training, all of that. And it's really fun, but I find that most days when I'm super busy and I want to get stuff done and it's low chance I'm going to get a workout in, I'll do this walking and it helps my focus so much. I cannot say enough. You would think that walking and movement while you're working would be counterintuitive. At least that's what I thought when I first started doing this. But I found that my focus is hyper focus mode activated when I'm working and exercising. And it also gets my creative flow going more. Also, I typically, so this is my morning routine, I'll get my coffee Also, if you haven't noticed, my finger, sorry, I'm not trying to flick off the camera, but my finger, I had a hangnail. I removed the hangnail and it just hurts and it looks nasty. So I'm not putting that in the video today, but, so I have my coffee and I am going to drink my coffee. I'm going to go through my email first and my Google chat that I have my one-on-one clients in. With my one-on-one clients, I typically am working with them on their shops, reviewing listings, sending them design feedback. I really love it. Like, I love it so much. This is like one of my favorite parts of finding people and people finding me through YouTube, is being able to work with so many sellers who just remind me of myself in a way and have that determination and ambition to make this work. And it's just so fun. It's so fun. And I absolutely love talking about print on demand and Etsy. I felt like a basket case when I worked in the hospital setting because I would always be talking about this. And like, no one really, I mean, people like to hear things about my business, but I just wanted to talk business all day long. And what's really nice about just being on YouTube, working with clients and working with sellers, I'm able to finally do what I'm really passionate about it, which is talking about this all day long and not annoying my husband. And a lot of my friends are Etsy sellers, so it kind of works out nicely now. But anyways, I'm gonna get to work. I feel like I am just chatty Kathy today. Sorry if your name's Kathy. I don't want to offend any Kathys in this video. Today is my quote unquote like off day. I always have a no meeting Wednesday, and this is the day I typically am catching up on people's shops. I'm creating content for my courses, my programs, and also just reviewing content that I may be filming, or maybe I am going to be bringing to a slide deck in a upcoming event or program. So that's kind of what my goal is today. So I have created my mock-up template kit in Simply Listed. Now that I have this done, I did add a photo card for my information chart, just talking and showing that this is a tough case and it's durable, and other specifications in that information card. I'm not showing it for this video because it has my branding of my actual Etsy shop, so I don't want, copycats to find that. Anyways, I have my information chart now, and I'm going to get to work on creating designs and lists from there. So I'm going to continue, and I'm also probably going to take a break here. I am like sweaty. I'm sweaty. I'm almost at 2 miles, so I almost hit my goal. I'm trying to stay on, but I also haven't ate breakfast. I did get coffee. Like, coffee was literally probably my breakfast this morning, but I'm going to make a snack soon because I definitely need something to keep me going. I want to work on my shop the next hour, and then that's it for shop creation things. I'm trying to be better with my time management and still schedule in like self-care me time, So I am going to make sure I hit my 2 miles. I'm at 1.9 miles, so I just want to hit that before I jump off of here. So I'm going to finish up what I'm doing. So I'm going to stop talking. How many hours? I'll show you guys. I am at currently, what is that? That is 56 minutes, 55 seconds, 1.9 miles. And I'm going at a speed of 2.2. I feel like probably that didn't track. I feel like that probably didn't track how many, or maybe you guys couldn't see it in the video. But yeah. I have gained a little bit of weight in the past year, which I've always struggled with my weight, and I have had an eating disorder, or like partial eating disorder and body dysmorphia for most of my life. And I try not to think about weight or talk about weight, but there's definitely a weight that when I am that, I'm not in the overweight category and I feel really healthy. Right now, I'm not in that weight category. I'm overweight currently. And it's definitely due to me calming down a lot, I think, from my medication and not having as much anxiety, so I don't need to work out as often. I don't know if that makes any sense. Or like exercise, like I don't feel the motivation to exercise or like eat better. Like if anything, I just feel like laying around and eating what I want. And it's a good thing / bad thing, because I've just gained like, I want to say 5 to 10 pounds in the past year. And I've always been fluctuating in my weight. Like I will gain weight. I'll gain like 15 to 20 pounds in the course of 4 years. Then for a year to 2 years, I'll like lose it. Then I'll be at maintenance and then I'll gain again. And like this has been happening since high school. Like since high school, I've been in this fluctuation pattern. And I think that's normal. Like it's normal for us humans to go through and experience that fluctuation. And this is all to say, like, I know this is normal. And now I'm in that cutting period of my life again, where I'm like eating healthy. I'm eating enough calories. First off, I am eating like, I'd say 1,500 to 2,000 calories a day. So I'm still in almost a maintenance, but also some days I cut a little bit. So like yesterday, I look on all these BMR calculators and whatnot, like my maintenance level is 1,500. So me hitting 1,300 calories is me at a cut, which is, I mean, if you are a short, petite female like myself, you know, it is hard. Any weight, any height, it's hard to lose weight, first and foremost. I want to validate that and acknowledge that. But I think having like a smaller calorie consumption per day, being this short, it's just tough. Like it's tough. I'm trying and I'm working out now. Anyways, this is all to say, and I hit 2.2 miles in just talking about what my goals are. So anyways, I hope that anyone who has maybe what I've went through with kind of that eating disorder and body dysmorphia, that what I've learned to kind of cope with that is that exercise and thinking about my overall health is most vital and important to me. And I think like I'm all or nothing sometimes due to that kind of eating disorder problem I've had in the past, where I used to restrict my calories a lot to where I wasn't eating enough. And now I eat until I'm full. I eat enough protein. I look at the foods I'm eating in my diet and if they're whole, if they're good for me. And the number doesn't matter as much anymore of how many calories in versus out, but I'm still being cognizant of it, because if I don't track the number, then I just can't. That's all, that's it. I've just developed healthier mindset towards weight loss and just feeling active. And I just know right now I've been unhealthy. Like my heart rate has increased. My resting heart rate has increased by like 5 beats per minute. And ever since I started working out, my heart rate has went down below like 60 beats per minute resting again. So to me, I feel like I'm working out and it's causing me to be a lot healthier too. So anyways, this is all long thing to say. And wow, this helped me. Talking about this really helped. I'm at 6,500 steps, 67 minutes and 2.3 miles. So anyways, that's good for today. I'm going to put that on my habit tracker. And then we're going to eat something because I should eat, and I am sweaty. I am so sweaty. Okay. Anyways, let's get to it. I'm not sharing. Okay, so I have Aiden lunch. Aiden, I just said Aiden. I have ate lunch. Let me correct my own grammar. I am so sorry for anyone watching, but I am now working on my phone case templates, and I tested the template in Simply Listed, and I came across a thing I did that I noticed. So to explain, I have a pattern that I have been repeating on my main mockup image. So that repeated pattern is basically not showing on the mockups because Simply Listed, they only take the initial graphic or design that you upload. And it doesn't do, if you create the pattern effect on Printify, it doesn't do that in the mockup template itself. So basically I have to create multiple frames. So we have it. So I did not do this. I still did not fix the problem. So I am determined to make this work. So we're going to do it. Okay. So back to our screen here. Okay, yay, that fixed the issue. Okay, good. I mean, it looks a little bit offset, but still, at least it's kind of covering that area now. So I'm happy with that for patterns. There's definitely probably a better approach to this, but for now, I think I'm not going to do patterns because of that issue. But in the future, I may go back to doing patterned designs like this because I feel like this mock-up, it just doesn't look right on. So anyways, that's it. My goal right now is I'm going to create 10 designs that are not patterned because I learned that that's going to slow down my workflow. So I'm just going to do non-patterned designs now and continue with that. And yeah, we're going to get to it. I'm going to get those designs done, create with AI, and then go from there. I've done a lot. It's been, I would say I started at 11:30-ish a.m. this morning, maybe 11, and now we're 5 hours in. I have officially listed 11 listings. It feels like I did more than that, but I hit my goal today. 10 listings. I'm still finishing up mockups. It's probably going to be maybe 30 minutes more, but I have put in the work. I feel like I did so much more than this though. It's so funny how that is. I really feel like I created way more listings than that, and I didn't, but it was really just me on Midjourney, and I was like constantly going back and forth on designs and the AI artwork I was creating. And I found that it takes me like, I would say 4 to 5 revisions of the AI creations until I'm happy with what is created by Midjourney. Also, I was messing around with the Simply Listed tool because it still wasn't where I wanted it as far as some of the listings. So I had to fix those a little bit. But now I am wrapping up. So I'm gonna throw in the towel for the day. I still have work to do today as far as going through my email. I'm going to do that. I am going to kind of plan my day for tomorrow. I think tomorrow I have the morning free, but I'm pretty certain maybe like Saturday, Sunday, I'll do another batch creation day because I have 15 more listings for this week. Well, technically 14 because my goal is 25. So, and then next week I can continue in doing 25 listings. So I will be on track for 100 listings this March. So yeah, that's all. That's it. So update, it is 6:30 p.m. And I don't know why I had second wind and I just had so many ideas. I had the creative flow. We are almost at seven hours of working on my shop. I just want to say, I feel like this is something that maybe a lot of people, when they go into print on demand, they expect it to be quick. It is not. It is not. And even for me, in being experienced, I have days like this where I just design all day. And it was fun, but I did 25 listings. I actually did a few more than that. I just wanted to finish. I just wanted to finish out the week because I doubt I'm going to do it later. I just have a lot on my list, on my to-do list. So I was like, I'm just going to do it. And I've just been eating some ramen whilst uploading listings. And yeah, over 25 listings now. I am so proud of myself. All in all, it's been a successful day. I am pooped out. I am very low energy now. And I'm going to check in on my email, check in on my one-on-one clients to make sure, again, nothing end of day they need. So anyways, that's all. That's it. I am going to eat the rest of my ramen here and check my listings. So usually after a batch listing day like today, there's always mistakes, always spelling. I'm going to go through my tags and just make sure everything is beautifully packaged for the Etsy algorithm. See you guys. Last update, I turned off the camera and then I just went to my daily stats, and I actually had a favorite on a listing that I created within the hour. How cool is that? How cool is that? And also, don't mind, I just have a little cheeky nugget. And also a listing I created in last week, I had a favorite on too. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I'm excited to see the results of this challenge and just doing 100 phone cases and just seeing kind of what happens. But anyways, that's all. That's it. I'm going to eat this chicken nugget, the rest of it. And yeah, see you in the next week of this 100 phone case challenge. Bye guys.